Gentlemen, if you're over 60 and haven't updated your technique since your younger years, you could be unintentionally working against your body's natural changes. What felt normal decades ago may now be creating silent stress on your prostate, circulation, and nerve sensitivity. I'm Dr. Emily Brooks, and today I'll share a urologist's guide to maintaining this aspect of your health in a way that protects your prostate, preserves sensitivity, and supports your long-term confidence. As a board-certified urologist who has specialized in men's health over the years, I've had countless conversations with men about navigating the physical changes that come with aging. Let me state this clearly. Self-pleasure remains a normal, healthy part of life at any age. However, your body after 60 has different requirements than it did at 30. The techniques that once served you well may now create unnecessary risks. Today, we'll discuss how to approach this aspect of your health in a way that supports your prostate, preserves sensitivity, and promotes overall well-being without judgment or embarrassment. Why technique matters after 60. Understanding why we need to adapt our approach begins with recognizing several key physiological changes that occur as we age. First, blood flow to the pelvic region naturally decreases, requiring more conscious effort to maintain healthy circulation. Second, nerve sensitivity undergoes changes. You may notice responses aren't as immediate or intense as they once were, which can lead to using more force than necessary. Third, your prostate gland becomes more susceptible to congestion and inflammation, requiring gentler handling. Finally, hormonal shifts mean your recovery period lengthens significantly, demanding more thoughtful spacing between sessions. These aren't signs of decline, but rather natural transitions that call for a more mindful approach. The goal shifts from intensity to sustainability, from demanding peak performance from your body to cooperating with its current needs and limitations. Mistake number 1, the pressure problem. The most common issue I encounter in my practice is what patients often describe as the death grip, using excessive pressure and friction to achieve stimulation. While this approach might have been effective in younger years, it now poses several significant risks. The delicate nerve endings throughout the penis can become desensitized over time through aggressive stimulation, leading to reduced sensation and making it increasingly difficult to achieve satisfaction. Dry or high friction motion can create microtears in sensitive tissue and cause internal inflammation. The solution involves 3 crucial adjustments that can make a substantial difference. First, always use a quality water-based lubricant to dramatically reduce friction and protect delicate tissues. Second, consciously lighten your grip. Imagine holding something fragile rather than something you're trying to control through force. Third, vary your rhythm and technique throughout the process, which helps maintain nerve responsiveness rather than overwhelming specific nerve pathways. Mistake number 2, the frequency imbalance. Many men operate on autopilot when it comes to frequency, never considering whether their established routine still serves their body's current needs. After 60, your prostate requires adequate recovery time between sessions to replenish essential nutrients and reduce inflammation. Ejaculating too frequently can deplete zinc reserves, a mineral crucial for prostate health, and lead to a condition we call prostate congestion, which manifests as that dull, heavy feeling some men experience in their perineum. For most men over 60, a sustainable frequency falls between 2 to 4 times per week. This range allows for regular activity that helps maintain prostate health through natural fluid exchange without overtaxing the system. After any session, make sure to hydrate well with a full glass of water and take a brief 2 to 3 minute walk to promote healthy circulation and recovery. Remember, this isn't about performance metrics or comparing yourself to others. It's about finding the personal rhythm that leaves you feeling comfortable and energized rather than drained or uncomfortable. Mistake number 3, the posture problem. Few men consider how their physical position during self-pleasure affects their pelvic health, but this aspect is more important than most realize. When you sit hunched over, especially on a hard surface, you compress the very blood vessels and nerves that supply your prostate and pelvic organs. This restricted circulation can lead to congestion, discomfort, and even exacerbate urinary symptoms over time. The solution is simple yet profoundly effective. Recline instead of sitting. Lying on your back at approximately a 45-degree angle, perhaps propped by pillows for comfort, allows for optimal blood flow throughout the pelvic region. This position encourages natural relaxation of the pelvic floor muscles rather than creating the tension that often comes with seated positions. Afterward, take a moment to stretch gently and practice 5 to 6 deep diaphragmatic breaths to help your body transition smoothly into recovery mode and reset your nervous system. The Safe Technique Routine. Based on urological principles and clinical experience, I've developed a simple routine that maximizes safety and pleasure while minimizing risk. Begin by preparing your environment properly. Find a comfortable, private space where you can recline without interruption. Empty your bladder beforehand to reduce internal pressure and create more comfort. Always use a quality water-based lubricant, applying it generously to minimize friction throughout. As you begin, focus on maintaining light pressure and consciously varying your rhythm. Think of it as a conversation with your body rather than a demand for specific performance. Pause occasionally to check in with your physical sensations and adjust accordingly. The goal isn't just reaching climax, but maintaining mindful connection throughout the entire process. Afterward, I recommend a simple but effective aftercare routine. Drink a full glass of water to support hydration and natural flushing processes, and consider applying a warm compress to your lower abdomen for 60 seconds to encourage muscle relaxation and healthy blood flow to the pelvic region. Mindset shift. I want to emphasize a crucial perspective shift that many of my patients find liberating. Adapting your technique isn't about loss or limitation, but about wisdom and respectful self-care. This aspect of health isn't a performance to be mastered, but an opportunity to deepen your understanding of your body's current needs. Many men I work with discover that these mindful changes actually enhance their experience by reducing pressure, increasing awareness, and creating more sustainable pleasure. You're not trying to recapture what worked decades ago, you're learning what works meaningfully for your body now. This thoughtful approach represents strength and self-awareness, not weakness, and demonstrates genuine respect for your body's evolving requirements. Embracing this mindset can transform what might feel like a limitation into an opportunity for continued growth and self-understanding. If you found this guidance helpful and would like to continue learning about men's health from a urological perspective, I invite you to join our growing community at ProMen Vitality. We provide regular, doctor-guided advice specifically for men navigating health changes after 50. And before we finish, I want to mention one important related topic. Even with perfect technique, certain daily lifestyle habits can still negatively impact your prostate health. In my next video, I'll reveal one surprisingly common habit that many men don't realize contributes significantly to prostate inflammation. I think you'll find this information equally valuable for your long-term wellness strategy. Thank you for watching and for taking this important step toward understanding and caring for your body with wisdom and respect. I look forward to sharing more practical health insights with you soon.